Hello everyone, welcome back to our review of Spy Family. Why is there strings hanging off my guitar like this, you ask? Well, I haven't touched this bad baby in so long, and I needed new strings. Welcome back everybody, I'm your host Gio, and today we're gonna continue our journey into learning Spy Family. Last time we covered episodes 1 through 3, so this time we're gonna cover honestly as many as we can. Well, at least 3. But if you want a quick recap, in our first 3 episodes we met our main characters, Lloyd, Anya, and Yor. The story so far follows this spy, Lloyd, who has to build his family to execute a mission, not realizing the family he built also contains a telepath and an assassin. Which somehow, the only person who knows who everyone is Anya, our little Anya, the telepath. Because the adults are stupid, and good old Papa Dukes had to teach his family what elegance meant, which quite honestly did not go to plan at all. But as they say in TV, the plan must go on. So here we are on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh God, I hate myself. So episode 4 is one of the last episodes they used to really build out the plot of the story. And so this is where we see all of their hard work come to fruition. Cause it's interview day, baby. But this mission was not gonna be an easy one, cause lurking deep within the shadows, or the second floor building, same thing, was a man who was watching them from up above. Hello, my boy. My name is Sir Elegance. No, not that guy. This guy. The headmaster. The day comes for the interview, and they are prepped as well as they can be, because, you know, well, Papa Dukes didn't really have too much to work with, but that's okay, because just his new last name. You know, let me read it, my boy. Let me read it. Now, don't you worry, because just as their last name implies, they were forged in the fires of elegance. He set up his first trap to catch them off guard. A fat kid in the sewage, because, you know, everyone always falls for that trap. I don't get how this was the trap. But you know what? I guess it's not elegant to save the fat kid in the sewage. You just leave him like every other homeless person.
Oh, hush now, Gio. He was given extra points. And then they still passed.
Because you see, he did save little Porky Worky in the sewage. But he came prepped with extra clothes, which caught Senior Elegance off guard.
Change of clothes with us.
Who in their right mind would ever anticipate?
And then came his next trap card, Pot of Greed. Wait, actually, wrong anime. Cut. And that's when he set his next trap card. Release all the farm animals and make them charge into all the elegant.
It was not my cousin. Yes. Relation through elegance.
What?
I'll admit, the animal thing was me.
That wasn't him? That was a real accident.
And it was not an accident.
Oh.
It was quite intentional, baby.
Well, regardless, the Forgers came out on top while dodging all the animals and saving lives at the same time. With Papa Forger saving a little boy from being crushed, to Mama Forger petrifying her food with psychiatry, right, Papa Lloyd?
Concussive recovery.
Exactly. And that gave our boy HM... No, the other one. No, the other one. No, the other one. No, the other one.
Such elegance! Oh, such elegance!
Now what you saw there is what we'd like to call an elegasm. They're quite rare. More times than not, they're faked. We understand the problem of the woman here in elegantry. Yes. Did you just ask me where elegantry was? You know what that tells me? It tells me you don't have any money.
And after Ella glooping all over the floor, he charged out to make sure that our fam got their interview. Unfortunately for them though, there was another headmaster, which, side note, I thought that when they introduced him, he was the only headmaster, but no, he wasn't. Apparently, he's just one of the headmasters, which I wish they had like really brought that up in the beginning, but I guess they needed to hype him up to hype up that moment. Regardless, anyway, unfortunately for them though, one of those headmasters just happened to be on Demon Time and was already tearing into like so many families, and this one was just the next one. He was asking crazy ass questions. like,
affectionate family.
Why would an attractive young woman such as you even want to marry a...
or even,
That that's ever happened.
You're joking. What kind of wife doesn't even cook for...
My daughter.
Yes, well, those are all things I'd hope a woman would excel at.
And after this monster of a human showed up and showed his trap card, our man Twilight came prepared with his own card and stopped it. Until this question, unfortunately, he fucked... this one hurt.
Well, between your new and old mother, who would you give up? You may not. She answers or...
after making little Anya cry like that, if you don't think that I felt the rage of 1,000,000 dog parents in that one fucking moment, well, let me tell you what. If you were like me, then you too saw this moment and thought, I can't wait to see that man's face get sunken in. But luckily for us, Lloyd ain't like us and has a little bit more riz. So instead,
There was
because this man walked out of there like, I didn't realize this school is run by a non-elegant bitch. Because if that's the case, I don't want my daughter going here.
Yeah, bitches. I'm angry.
I know. Those comments really only feel good for the moment, and we kind of all felt like he kind of got away with it. But the first headmaster we met, you know, the one that we thought we were all gonna hate in the beginning, well, this is where we learned that we love him. Because,
All things with elegance.
the Forgers went home and sat in defeat because they thought that they may have fucked up their chances. But don't you worry, because they definitely fucked up their chances. They failed. They did not make it at all.
And this is where we have the hats off moment. Because you see, my cousin saved the day. In reality, it was me. I also saved his job for swinging on another headmaster. But you know, we don't talk about that here. Okay, yes, he is white. I am black, but that doesn't matter. We are related through
Letting our fam know that Miss Anya over here was at the top of the waiting list, knowing that every year there's a few that drop out, which means...
Anya was accepted!
Now, what was the reason, you might think, that put them at the top of that list? Was it A, Anya's wonderful answers, B, the headmasters learned that the parents could kill them at any moment, or C, he killed a mosquito? Now, if you answered A, my friends, you're wrong, because it was C, which is valid. I fucking hate mosquitoes. I don't see why that wouldn't be a valid answer. I understand that they're part of the food chain, but I really wish that somehow we exterminated them. And not too long later, Lil Fro Peep hears the news and comes to celebrate with the gang, which really means get fucked up, excluding Papa Lloyd. Because what do we do at children parties as adults? We all invite our adult friends and we all get fucked up together. Because the kids will never know. And Anya gets asked, oh, what do you want as a reward for your hard... Wait, wrong voice. That's not a good voice. What would you like as your reward for your hard work? And she goes, I want you to be a spy for me, Daddy, and save me as the princess of the castle.
No way.
You're such a big meanie!
At first. But, you see, eventually he caves, and he calls in HQ for a little favor. Because, you know, every spy has a few favors they can call in and ask for. And they end up playing the most intense game of Save Anya from the Castle ever. And what made it so intense, you might ask? Well, there was Super Ninja Dodgeball over here. That was pretty crazy. And there was the Extreme Nerf competition that he had going on. But I think the worst part was Mama playing a mage, who in reality was playing Mashal, because this woman went ham to the point where Papa really thought he was gonna die. Like, I think I would have been just as scared if this girl just went super Mashal on me and tried to murder.
This plot needs some focus. The kid's supposed to be this good at hand-to-hand combat? She might actually kill me.
But luckily for him, her heel snapped and she fell asleep, so he lived another day. Flash forward and the Forgers go out on a few outings. while Papa Forger gets debriefed on the next part of his mission. Starting off with little Anya getting her new school uniform, getting over her new fear,
What's wrong?
I'm trying to not get kidnapped.
and also to go to the park to show off her new outfit to random strangers. Because, you know, that's the best way not to get kidnapped. But, you know, at the end of the day, she didn't get kidnapped at the park, so she can get kidnapped at the grocery store.
Why, hello there, little lady. Be a good girl and come with us for a sec.
That is until our badass mama came to show why women are usually the most feared in the animal kingdom, especially when it comes to their kids.
Are you so quick it'll make your head spin? You broke that barehanded?
Now realize that could have been that man's head. It's scary and hot at the same time. Does that make sense? I don't know if you guys are in the same boat as me. To me, it's quite scary and hot at the same time. So that leads Anya to her anime training arc to get one for all, to get ready for school. Speaking of which, she finally starts her first day of school. Why are kids so awkward? He tries to help Papa with his mission by making friends with his target son, which didn't work. She gets bullied, but plays it cool at first.
Mama's a liar. Smiling didn't help one bit.
Which I understand is subjective, so. But the bullying continued, and unfortunately for him, he didn't get to see the fact that she had her enemy training arc. Plus, she ended up picking up a thing or two from Pops, because when she realized her first excuse was quite shit, she ended up changing it.
He bullied my friends, and my mother once taught me that with great power comes great responsibility. So I saved her from...
Listen, guys, this is the easiest way to not get copyright struck, okay? So, don't judge me. Then the next episode is just an entire episode of her trying to apologize to this kid, but it just keeps running into roadblocks. And whether it was the emotion shown or the fact that she punched him so hard she knocked the brat out of him, this kid started to develop a crush.
She felt so bad that she's actually bawling. She really means it.
Then we meet Yor's brother, Yuri, who we find out not only works for the enemy, but is also one of the most feared Sigma males ever. Anya learns some math through violence.
How many bullets can Bondman's pistol have?
Well, if I remember correctly, I believe that it holds 8.
He's got 2 8s.
It is!
And our favorite set of fake parents gotta get a little romantical. A little before the brother shows up, because he decided to show up a little unannounced, honestly. But it's family. You can do that. Family, that's fine. And based off of how he was painted, I was kind of prepped to see the protective brother role happen, right? But between comments like this,
Those ribs that she broke way back when are tingling. It's like I remember her loving embrace and it makes me feel electric.
or like this.
Yes! I can't bear to see you kiss another man in front of me!
What to say about his sister? Listen, I understand that long ago, royalty sleeping with their siblings was the elegant thing to do, okay? We are now in 2024. You see, this is unwarranted. I thought I was done with the step-sibling thing. This is crazy. You know, the worst thing is wearing a fake mustache on your real mustache, is you lose a couple hairs in the process. That hurt quite a lot. I can't tell if it's red on screen, but it feels like it. I should go now. Gio, you handle the rest. Fuck this shit.
Oh, I get it, Mustachio Gio. Trust, I get it. I'll take it. I'll take it from here. Of course, during the conversation, everyone's on edge because everyone's hiding something. So how do you get over that edge? You drink. And then you drink some more. And then you drink some more. Which, speaking of alcohol, Lloyd brings up the fact that this is like an entire spy bit. That specific city, that specific restaurant, that specific alcohol, and that specific price. And that is something that spies learn, which I feel like is counterproductive. Why do all spies know that as a bit? Because now, just like what happened, he's outed himself. I don't understand that entire thing at all, but fuck it. Fuck it. It helped the plot go on, I guess. Just seems like a really shitty way to be undercover, if you ask me.
But drunk Yuri hops up and says, you guys, you're not real. You guys need to make out and prove it to me that you're a gabble. And so they almost do. But Yuri regrets his decision.
Stop!
And after all of that, this man leaves bloody and bruised and just accepts the fact that his sister's married now. And as for all my Japanese friends out there, y'all really love your family, huh? Y'all really love your family. Anyway, next morning at breakfast, Anya starts reading her dad's mind and realizes he's a little bit suspicious of his fake wife, especially after meeting her brother, who he now learns is working for the enemy. So almost unconsciously, she went to go say something and almost ratted herself out. But luckily, she's getting better with them excuses, you know what I'm saying? She's becoming a true liar, like Papa.
Papa, Mama is bad at cooking.
Come on, I didn't even tell you I made breakfast this morning. Was it really that obvious?
Finally, the rest of this episode turns into a long-winded test for Yor to see how loyal she is to the fam. And we find out that she's quite loyal.
Shut up and come with us already!
So loyal, in fact, that she was ready to kill 2 government officials for her new family.
Then frankly, I don't care who you work for. I'll show no mercy.
And that's where we're gonna end today's review. And although I still enjoy the show so far, I do have to admit, there was signs already here of just mini boring episodes that I was just like, eh. And although they still did build some plot, I just felt like it was meh, you know?
What did you guys think? Did you guys feel the same way? Let me know down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Man, Canadian lad, don't kill me.